We're alive. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another brand new reaction where we watch House of Dragons episode 9. We've been enjoying this series from from the very beginning of the episode, from the beginning of this season up till episode 9. If you guys are brand new, thank you for all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you do our physical media. And please welcome my good fellow friend. Sorry about that. Ray
You're fine.
Lee's please welcome Ray Lee's movies. Ray, tell everybody about yourself and where they can find you.
Well, my channel is mostly based around my movie collection and my movie collecting habits. I also have reviews, things like that, watch alongs on my channel. So if you like movies, you'll like my channel. Um, yeah, you can also find me on Instagram, also based around my movie collection on Little Bit of Ray. But that is where you can find me and what I'm all about.
Okay, thank you very much. And I also forgot to mention, if you want to find me elsewhere on other media places, I have a Facebook and I also have Instagram as well. You just type in, as usual, Dimension Scott. Earlier in the chat, we had Adrian James. If you're still here, you're still watching. What's up, man? Glad you could be here.
Hello, Adrian.
So,
Yeah, so this episode is called The Green Council, and we left off with Viserys. King Viserys has finally passed away.
oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Oh, everyone was wondering. I even saw some review breakdowns, and they were saying the same thing. He died after all.
Yeah. And so this episode being called The Green Council, you can expect it to be solely revolved around Alicent and her council and them trying to scheme to steal the throne from Rhaenyra. So that's probably what's going to be going on in this episode.
There you are again, Adrian James. What's up?
All right, I'm ready to start this whenever you are.
Yep, I have my play button ready.
All right. Yeah, we're going to play through the intro, so we're going to go mute for a little bit, just so we don't get copyrighted.
Oh. On my count, 3, 2, 1, hit.
You sure? Is that nice, Chris? Stay here. Tell me how much. Help me dress.
Who knows?
My handmaid and tell you. Some of the servants. I saw him last night.
Who knows?
Surely. My handmaid and tell you. Some of the servants. I want to be king. I saw him last night. Surely. He told me you wish for Aegon to be king. It is the truth. Uttered with his own lips. His last words to me that I was the only one. It's the truth. Uttered with his own lips. His last words to me that I was the only one to hear it. And now he's dead.
What is it that could not wait an hour? Was Dawn invaded? The king is dead. We grieve for Viserys the Peaceful, our sovereign, our friend. But he has left us a gift. With his last breath, he impressed upon the sea his final wish that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. Then we may proceed now with the full assurance of his blessing on our long-laid plans. Yes, there is much to be done, as we've previously discussed. Now, there are two among the captains of the City Watch that remain loyal to Daemon. Let us replace them. Lord Lannister. The treasure is well at hand. The gold will be divided between people. Let ravens be sent to our allies.
I don't understand the Viserys has been planning secretly to install my son without me.
My queen. There was no need to start years of darkness. I will not have this. To hear that you have voted to replace the king's chosen heir with an impossible firstborn son of hundreds of lords and landed knights swore fealty to the prince 20 years ago. You heard the Lord the king changed his mind. I am 70 years. I have known Viserys as long as the men who sit at this table. And I will not believe he said this on his deathbed, alone with only the boy's mother as a witness. Treason! It is theft! It is treason, at the least! Mind your tongue, Leigh. The king was well last night, by all accounts. But you can hear his words. That he died of his own accord. Which of us are you accusing of regicide or being whether it was one of you or all of you? I care not. I will have no part.
Did he just smash his face in a plate and dead?
Yeah. Kristen Cole just killed Lyman, which is a part of the council, but he was part of Rhaenyra. He was Rhaenyra's side.
As it comes to this, Lord Commander, enough. Let us have Lord Beesbury removed. No. The door remains shut until we finish our business.
Storm's End is a concern. We may not assume the loyalty of Lord Boris, but he has 4 daughters, all of them unmarried, nobles.
The former heir cannot, of course, be allowed to remain free and draw support for her claim.
You want to imprison her?
She and her family will be given the opportunity to publicly swear obeisance to the new king.
She'll never bend the knee. Nor will Damon, which you know. You plan to kill them. In order to accede to this.
Your father is correct, Your Grace. A living challenger invites battle and bloodshed.
It is unsavory, yes, but a sacrifice we must make to secure Aegon's succession. And then there is Daemon to consider. The king wouldn't wish for any
But
other.
the king did not wish for the murder of his daughter. He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
Oh, yeah.
One more word, and I will have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall.
What do you suggest, Your Grace?
Time is of the essence. Lord Commander Westerling, take your knights to Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean. I am Lord Commander of the King's Guard, and recognize no authority but the King's. And until there is one, I have no place here.
It is our fate, I think, to crave always what is given to another. If one possesses a thing, the other will take it away.
Yes, princess. Where is Aegon?
Not here.
He's not in his rooms.
Father.
What's happened? Your father, there is a piece of business. Oh, my dearest Lord.
So, Eric, where's the prince?
Forgive me, Lord Hand. I do not know.
Oh, you're sworn to protect him.
He exploits his authority to order me away, and then he evades me more. I believe he may have left the keep secretly. Gone into the city.
Find him. Take no one else but your brother, and remove your white cloaks. None can know who you are or what you seek.
Including the Queen. Bard.
Bring him to me and me alone, Sir Eric.
What is the meaning of this?
Prince Egon's not to be found within the castle walls, Your Grace. Your father has sent Sir Eric into the city to find him.
Sir Eric knows Egon has the advantage. I trust again to you, Sir Kristen, and to your loyalty. Egon must be found, and he must be brought to me. The very fate of the Seven Kingdoms depends on it. Everything you feel for me is your queen.
I will not fail you. I'll come with you.
That would not be my desire, Erend. If anything has happened,
Cole needs me, Mother. Sir Eric isn't the only one who knows Egon's name. Egon brought me to the Street of Silk on my 13th name day. It was his duty as my brother, he said, to ensure I was as educated as he was. At least that's what I understood him to mean. I'll follow. He said time to get it right. Every woman is an image of the mother, to be spoken of with reverence.
Sometime last night we misplaced our drinking companion. Knowing that he has been in the past a patron of your fine establishment, we thought to inquire here as to his whereabouts.
and describe him.
That is a delicate matter.
You see the man we seek is the young Prince Aegon. I may trust, I hope, in the discretion of your trade.
The prince is not here.
Has he been here? Earlier, perhaps?
Quite a bit earlier. Years ago, in fact.
But more recently.
He does not frequent the Street of Silk. His tastes are known to be less discriminating.
Meaning what?
I wish you luck, good sir, and my best to your friend. How you've grown.
The Viserys amended his wishes. It's as simple as that. You once swore your banners to Rhaenyra, you must now pledge them to the future king. I must confer first with my house on this matter. You'll not leave this room without declaring your intention.
I am no oath breaker. I will not bend the knee. Anyone else?
Housefell keeps its sworn oath to the princess.
Very well.
Long live the king.
Seems you were mistaken as to Aegon's habit. It could be in the hands of mercenaries on a ship to Yeti. He could be dead. Let us hope for your mother's sake that is not the case. Listen, come on.
Come here. Get in there.
What's going on here?
It's like a child battle royale thing. They force children to fight each other.
Oh, I see that. They're punching the hell out of each other, especially the boy.
Yeah, they file their teeth to make their teeth sharp, and they grow out their nails. Like claws.
You must see everything. Come, one of many a wager.
Here I am, trawling the city, ever the good soldier in search of a wastrel who's never taken half an interest in his birthright. It is I, the younger brother, who studies history and philosophy. It is I who trains with the sword, who rides the largest dragon in the world. It is I who should be...
I know what it is to toil for what others have freely given.
And we can't find him, Cole. We are a decent man with no taste for depravity. His secrets are his own, and welcome to them. I'm next in line to the throne. Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
Something must be done. Aegon is unfit to rule. He tolerated the prince's proclivities for years.
Because it was my sworn duty, Rick.
It's for the hand to follow wisdom. We swore oath of service until death.
A moment of your timeliness.
You'll find no buyers for your words here.
I can take you to Prince Edward. Rather, I'm sent by one who knows where he is. I'll tell you, for a price.
Deliver him, and we'll consider your price.
My mistress will not treat with the servants of the keep. exalted though they may be, should trust this to the hand of the king only.
Impossible.
I think he will wish to hear what the white lion can tell him.
He was screamed and dead. The warning for the princess of virtue.
Kal-El, dude, what's up?
Hey, Cal.
The Lord Confessor presumes
That was a good stream that we did on your channel. Or
I have no love
you know.
for the princess. Where were you going then with such urgency? Let the king's justice take him.
They're gonna kill that lord.
You did well.
And my duty, I don't have.
We spent many hours with the Queen of late.
There's no reason those hours cannot in the end benefit you.
2 people are watching. Thank you for being here. Oh, would you look at that? The rabbit is remaining.
Yeah.
I will do you the considerable courtesy of assuming there is a good reason for the outrage of my treatment here this morning. And you are usurping the throne.
Serious regrets for the lack of ceremony.
The lack of ceremony. Okay.
And you are usurping the throne.
It was my husband's dying wish. Believe it or no, it is of no consequence. Aegon will be king.
I came here to ask your support.
I came here to ask your support.
I must credit you for your boldness. House Velaryon has
long allied itself with the Princess Rhaenyra, and what has it gained you?
Your daughter dead.
Alone in Pentos. Your son, Cuckold. Rhaenyra's heirs are none of yours.
It is your husband.
Who grasped so heedlessly for the throne.
And even he has abandoned you.
Gone
6 long years to fight a desperate battle.
Pretending
If not mortally wounded.
If not mortally wounded.
Leaving the lady of
Driftmark, the child of course alone.
The word of my house.
The word of my house is not fickle.
No.
Dear cousin.
You. Not any soul alive.
Understand what I say now.
My husband,
I will speak the truth we both know.
You should have been queen. I little thought to hear those words. Lying throne was yours by
blood and by temperament.
Lived his days at
country lords and study his history.
Here we are.
We do not rule.
We make kind.
We make kind for men that do. Gently.
Away from violence and
Away from
sure
violence
destruction.
and sure destruction and instead toward peace.
Denying peace that you've imprisoned me.
You've imprisoned me.
And worship my dragon.
And
The
worship my
overmatched Rainier will
The
attempt to
overmatched
strike
Rainier
us
will attempt to strike us and war against you.
Without your dragon, she may
Without
be persuaded.
she may be persuaded to negotiate.
If it's driftmark you
If
want,
it's
you should have it.
driftmark you want, you should have it.
For you and your granddaughters.
For you and your
pass.
granddaughters to pass on as you see fit.
You are wiser than I believed you to be. Alison Tightower. True queen. Counts the cost to heavy.
Counts the cost to heavy people.
And yet you toil still in
service to men.
Father, your husband.
Your husband, your son.
You desire not to be free.
To
make a window.
of all of your prison.
Howdy, Jared.
Hey, Jared.
Leave you with your thoughts.
Leave you with your thoughts.
Ring the bell when you have an answer.
Ring the bell when you have an answer.
Okay.
You going good, Jared? How you been doing?
My day's been pretty good. I had a day off, so I did a whole bunch of house cleaning myself.
My condolences on the passing.
I had a nap today until 10:30, and then I had to go pick up my brother at midnight at 1 o'clock.
Where's Princess?
I thought the prince is in Fluvatum and he was listed with hospice. As best Christian somewhere safe. If they come looking for him,
Where's the prince?
He is safely
tucked away.
I want an inn.
I want an inn
to give some
to
children in
subject of children in Fleabottom.
There was to
There
find them.
find them.
Go
You
to the
go
bride.
to the bride, isn't there, to look away.
An obscenity.
An obscenity.
Ill tolerated.
Ill
Ignored. By the crown.
By the crown.
I look into it.
My phone just came in today. I'm rearranging my bedroom. Cool.
I've been thinking about adding a few shelves to my bedroom. Move some stuff around.
It was me who put
I thought about putting updating my rack to a nice shelf.
There is no
I thought about that for a while.
to allow you to
I think that would look nice.
I will remember.
Yeah, I want to build a couple of shelves for my Snow White stuff.
You know, I have my rack for my collection, and I have my other rack for clothes and my any action figures that I own.
Listen.
Is Aegon under the table? He is.
Hiding under the table, eh?
Where's the white worm? Where's the white worm? She told you. Why have you paid it? Why have you paid it?
I want my mother.
I want my mother.
Grandfather.
Grandfather, who lives outside the city walls. You see what all the men die.
Thinking about getting more statues. Nice, man.
Statues of what? Anything in particular?
I do regret it.
I do regret it.
I want a statue in this room.
I want to get a dragon egg.
I want a Ray Skywalker again.
Yes. And they're going to thank you.
Let me go! Let me go! Brother! Let me go! Let me go! I have no wish to rule! No wish to rule! I'm not thinking! No argument from me! Let me go! Let me go! Why do you say the way never to be found?
The Queen awaits. The Queen awaits.
Why don't they just leave the poor guy alone? He seriously does not want the throne.
Well played.
Well played.
This is the game.
This is
And
again.
yet you treated as one.
You treated as one.
A charming contest.
Charming contest. The
Prize a pouch of
sky
silver.
is a pouch of silver.
We've relied on one another.
Anime or what? Or other? What you like?
We both desire.
Or whatever the stuff I like.
Differences.
That's pretty cool.
Our hearts remain as one.
Our hearts will never one.
Our hearts will never one. I see that now.
Rather at peace.
Rather out of peace than moved
If
about
that
the
is
world.
true, then I make you
Queen
queen
and
of
I
the
think
seven
you queen of the seven kingdoms.
Well, you know, I've been revisiting that original Yu-Gi-Oh series.
How could I
Oh,
know?
like the original?
And then to whatever you impressed upon me to want.
And now
I used to be really into
And
that
the
show.
comes due.
the debt you are happy
You
enough
know,
to
the best thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is the badass intro and opening. Maybe one of my favorite intros in anime.
No
king Yeah. has
ever lived that hasn't had to forfeit the lives of a few to protect the
Oh, it's just so epic.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness.
I have ever.
I'd have ever.
We'll proceed now as I see
We'll
fit.
proceed now as I see fit.
We will send her
Allison
to
finally getting a backbone and standing up to her dad.
treat her such that she may accept
Such
without
that she
shame.
will accept without shame.
If she is, so our eyes will pass behind her darkness, looking for her return.
And she must not return.
My husband would have desired this
My
mercy be
husband
shown
would
to his
desire this mercy be shown to his daughter.
Your husband,
You, his daughter's
or
childhood companion.
daughter's childhood companion.
Kristen Cole will be named Lord
And
Commander.
Paul will be named Lord Commander of the King's Guard.
My son will be anointed tomorrow.
My son will be anointed tomorrow at dawn.
The whole of King's Landing must
The whole
witness
of
his
King's
ascent.
Landing must witness his ascent.
He will assume
He
authority.
will assume
There will be no
authority. There will be no moderate.
My son will take the crown of his name.
My son will take the crown of his namesake, the
Carry the
conqueror,
fire, his
and carry Blackfire, his
So the
sword.
people remember the
But the
ancient
people
strength.
remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
You look so much like
You
your
look so
mother.
much like your mother in certain ways.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Your Grace.
Your Grace.
The hour is late.
The hour is late, Lord Varys.
I found out something.
I don't like this dude.
You should know.
Something you don't like about him?
Well, he's clearly not as clever as Littlefinger, but he's supposed to be Littlefinger. He's a spy. He can't.
Well, did you see that twisted ankle of his?
Yeah,
How it is.
How it is.
but he can't be trusted.
Your father, the hand.
Found Eckhart.
Oh, what were you saying before I said something about his ankle?
He's like Littlefinger. You remember Littlefinger from Game of Thrones? He's kind of like a whisperer, a keeper of secrets and things like that. But he's pretty much the one who started the whole war. He was the mastermind behind it all, pretty much. Although Lars clearly isn't as smart as Littlefinger, I don't trust characters like that. Because they can stab you in the back as soon as you turn around. They may act like they're on your side, but they're not on your side.
A lot of backstabbing.
All I'm doing.
The father knows.
The father knows this.
Does Allison have a tattoo on her leg?
More than once it is true.
I was thinking about putting more posters on my wall, maybe. I don't know. Speaking of posters, I actually do want more posters in this room. The hard thing is I have to make sure they don't get messed up.
Yeah, you can buy like picture frames for them.
Yeah, you're right. Especially those theatrical posters.
Mm-hmm. Allison has a, like, oh, that's okay. That's
That
on
was
her
a sock.
sock. Okay, I was like, does she have a tattoo on her leg?
One of the little spiders is your lady in waiting.
Talia.
They are more like
her. I do not know their number.
He is creeping me out.
Mm-hmm.
there is one
There
way
is
to
one way to destroy his advantage.
must be taken out.
Must be taken out of their head.
When the queen dies,
The queen dies. The bees
fly
fly
without purpose.
without purpose.
Beg your pardon for the
Beg your pardon for the
phrase.
French phrase.
They assume this task
They assume
falls
this
on
task falls within your expertise.
If you wish it,
If you wish it,
it will be done.
it will be done.
Oh, seriously, dude. Creep factor just went up to 11.
What that dude was doing.
Yeah. Lars is a freaking creep. Rhaenys is going to need to escape. She's not going to side with Greens.
Did you say anything because we lost each other for a moment?
Huh?
We had a disconnection. Did you say anything?
I said Rhaenys is going to need to escape. She's not going to side with the Greens, and the Greens are killing everybody who won't side with them.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh, she's being helped by a guard. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's the Lord that wanted to secretly go out and inform
Hey, that plus set piece looks so.
That guard has to be one of the twins.
Where are we?
Just south of Kingsway.
The blood water's this way.
Oh, that building's on fire.
Have you get to the dragon pit?
No, not yet. Set you up in the gate. You won't get past the gate.
No, cook.
No, cool.
You must get to the riverfront and find a ship.
Find a ship. Before you know you've gone.
He doesn't want to leave her dragon.
This way. This way.
Have the decency to
Have the decency to look over.
Do you know what's been done to him
What's been done to this day?
In an hour you will be dead.
How it will be.
My father said it wanted.
That's not
He had 20 years and then steadfastly he held out for years.
Designed.
He could help but never did. Because he didn't like me.
And yet,
And yet,
final breath,
it is final breath, it was you knew that emotions were his best filter.
You're not tired with me, not tired with me.
Cat's paw dagger. Yeah, but that's not his prophecy.
listen to me.
Listen to me, Evan.
Your grandfather, the
Your
hound,
grandfather Jackman would have been questioned that when you were treated with
must be
yours.
checked.
Soon to be checked.
That prophecy was talking about Jon Snow. That's not him.
Sister, your father's daughter.
You love me. You love me.
You innocent.
The innocent.
Keep looking, bandit! Today is the Sabbath day. Our beloved King, Viserys the Peaceful, is dead. but it is also the most
joyous of days.
For as his spirit
left us,
he whispered his
final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon,
should succeed him. It is your great misfortune and humility to be here to witness a new day for our city, a new day for our realm, a new king, Jesus. May the warrior give him courage. May the smith learn strength to his sword and shield. May the Father defend him in his need. May the throne lift a shining lamp, light his way to wisdom. The crown of the conqueror, passed down through generation. Let the seven bear witness. Targaryen, the true heir to the Iron Throne. All hail his grace! Aegon! Second of his name! King of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men! Lord of the Kingdom! And protector of the realm! the king! I'm on the king!
Oh, no. What in the world is this?
The Red Queen. Elias. Get out of the dragon pit. Yeah, they chained her in the dragon pit. She got out. She's Rainey's dragon. Oh, yep, there's Rainey's.
I was about to cover that. That was cool. Holy shit, I didn't think the episode was going to cut off that there.
All right.
Okay, for that scene alone, I'm giving this episode 9 out of 10. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I would say I give it an 8.5. There was a lot of like scheming and everything in this episode. Like they stole the throne right from Rhaenyra, and how the Greens were capable of doing it without Rhaenyra even knowing that her father was dead. So yeah, I think they did a good job setting this up, because this is going to be the beginning of the war. But yeah, the Red Queen coming in right at the end and just trashing that freaking room.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was unexpected.
Yeah. Well, I know that Rhaenys didn't want to leave her dragon. They were trying to get her to leave the city, but she didn't want to leave her dragon. But
there's one question. One question I have is during the beginning of the episode, it looks like some people were locked inside. Do you know why?
Yeah, so because they didn't want word to get out that the king was dead, they locked up anybody who knew, and they wouldn't let them leave. So they were locking up the servants, anybody who would have known about King Viserys' passing, so that no word would get to Rhaenyra.
Oh, I see now.
Mm-hmm. They even locked up Rhaenys, because Rhaenys was there in the castle in the Red Keep. So, and as you saw, they killed a lot of lords who also didn't side with them.
Oh, right. You found that one guy that was hanging like he would, like he committed suicide.
Yeah, he was hanging from I'm not sure what room that was. I really wasn't paying attention to what room they were in, but yeah, they had that one lord that was hanging from the ceiling. He was the one that they caught. He pretended to join their side, but he was really running off to go tell Rhaenyra. And Lars knew about it, told Otto, and they stopped him and killed him.
And I was trying to ask earlier as well, that guy you said that creeped you out looked like he was whacking off.
Yeah, Lars. Yeah. I don't trust him. I don't like him. He's, like I said, not as smart as Littlefinger, but he's the Littlefinger character. He's the one he's looking out for his benefit, and he's going to side with whoever is benefiting him, but once they stop benefiting him, he'll turn on you.
Oh, yeah. A lot of backstabbing. Backstabbing.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's just the fly on the wall kind of character, which is what he is. He's completely a backstabber. He'll backstab you the moment you're no longer of any use to him. I mean, that's exactly what Littlefinger did. I mean, Littlefinger pretty much started the whole war in Game of Thrones single-handedly by helping Queen Cersei.
And what did you like about that children's rubble?
Oh yeah, that's also where you found out that a lot of Aegon's bastards are at too, because Aegon has bastard children too. Yeah, you saw that little kid with the white hair.
Yeah,
that was one of Aegon's bastards. But yeah, and that's what the White Worm, I think that's what she was calling herself, the White Worm, that she wanted ended. She was like, hey, we'll hand over Aegon. We'll even side with Aegon as the king. He just has to stop this because it's technically illegal. It's like dog fighting, but with children. A bunch of rich people bet on it. And the children don't make it out alive. They kill each other.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like illegal dog fighting, but it's illegal children fighting. That the rich, gamble on.
You know what? I wish we saw more of that.
Yeah, that would have been interesting to see more of. But yeah, that was basically, them just going through and going, hey, Aegon promotes this kind of stuff. So it's kind of like trying to show how bad Aegon is as a person. But
and you were mentioning about that dagger looking thing during the whole wagon ride scene.
Yeah,
and you also mentioned Jon Snow.
Yeah, that's the cat's paw dagger. That's the dagger where if you take the blade and you heat the blade up, you can see Aegon's prophecy in the blade. The prince that was promised, the thing that Alicent wasn't supposed to hear. And now she thought that Viserys was talking about Aegon, their son, as the prince who was promised. No, that prophecy is actually referring to Jon Snow.
Oh, really? That's a cool Easter egg.
Yeah, Jon Snow was the prince who was promised.
This is taking place before Jon Snow was born.
Yeah, about 200 years before Jon. And then not to mention Aegon existed like 100 years before that too, so it's more like that prophecy of Jon Snow was foretold like 300 years before he was born.
How many people you think were inside that room before the dragon crashed it in?
Oh, you're probably looking at like a good majority of King's Landing. King's Landing, well, King's Landing has like over 1 million citizens, but you can guarantee that like a few 100,000 got crushed under the Red Queen. Because she just bursted in through the wall. There was like rocks everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, she would have had to come from underneath because the dragon pit was underneath that building.
Oh, it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you saw, Rhaenys, where she snuck off and she went down this like a spiral staircase that led like underneath. Yeah, that's where the dragon pit was, and that's where the her name is Molly's. Oh my god. Like, I can't really remember the name of the dragon. I just know that she's dubbed as the Red Queen. Malaise.
Slayer?
Yeah.
Cal said Slayer.
Well, if you mean the dragon slaying a bunch of innocent people, yeah. She just came up through the ground and killed a whole bunch of people.
Right.
I've been hearing a lot of people say that Rhaenys should have killed the Greens right there when she had the chance.
Molly Red?
Who's Molly Red? But yeah, because Rhaenys didn't kill them, her dragon just roared at them and then they turned around and then flew out. A lot of people are like, oh, Rhaenys should have just killed them right then and there and that would have like stopped everything. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. But that would have made her a murderer, a kinslayer, and also like that would be the end of the story. Like, it would have been a smart move, but yeah, I don't think Rhaenys isn't like that. I don't think Rhaenys would kill her own family.
We know, Cal.
Sometimes we just don't catch on to what you're saying.
Right. She's right. Oh, 4 people are watching. Let me know who you are.
But yeah, a lot of people are saying that Rhaenys should have Dracarys all the greens right there. I don't know. What do you think of that? Do you think Rhaenys made a mistake leaving the greens alive?
I'm debating yes.
Yeah. I'm going to say it was it would have been a smart move. She should have killed the greens because I think that would have ended the war. Like, before the war happens. But then, of course, if she did, we wouldn't have a story.
Nope.
So it's like she had to play on her honor, where she's not going to kill her family, not going to become a kinslayer, a murderer for the throne.
Dude, so will we see more again of that creep guy?
Lars. Well,
Lars.
he's kind of like
The greens give her the blue, I guess.
Well, Lars is kind of like Alicent's
Y'all enjoyed it. Hell yeah, we did enjoy it.
Yeah. It was a good episode, good build up to the war that's about to start. Lars, yeah, we will definitely see more of Lars because he's kind of like a personal what would you call him?
Creeper.
Yeah, well, he is a creeper. He's creeping on the queen for sure.
Maybe next time he comes on screen, I'm gonna just be like, it's that creeper.
Yeah. You might as well just call him the creeper. He's creepy. I don't like him. But yeah, we'll definitely see more of him because he's kind of like the informant of the queen, gives her advice and everything like that, informs her of what's going on. Because, like I said, he kind of acts like a spy. You know, he has like a whole bunch of knowledge.
Infiltrating.
Infiltrating and things like that. That's basically his job. But that's why I don't trust him. But yeah, we'll definitely see more of him. And the next episode is called The Black Queen. So, considering that we didn't get any Rhaenyra and we didn't get any of Daemon in this
no
episode.
Rhaenyra at all in this episode.
Yeah. And Rhaenyra is the Black Queen. The next episode is going to be like her comeback to what happened. Because we know Rhaenys is flying right to Dragonstone. Rhaenys is going to go tell Rhaenyra what happened. So I guess the next episode is going to be Rhaenyra's comeback to like what happened.
Sounds like a good prediction to me.
Yeah. Considering it's called the Black Queen. Yeah. She's going to assemble the Black Council and the war's going to start. And yes, that incident that I told you about, the one that officially starts the war, is going to happen next episode. So get ready for that. It's going to be a massive dragon fight. So that's going to be fun. They were saying that the dragon fight is going to last about 15 to 20 minutes long.
How much you want to bet how that episode will open?
It'll probably open with Rhaenys landing in Dragonstone, more than likely, and then her informing Rhaenyra about what happened. And Rhaenyra is going to immediately reach out to like all of her supporters and going to assemble an army to take King's Landing.
Sounds likely to me.
Mm-hmm. And it's a perfect build-up for that incident, too, because she's definitely going to send out messengers to her allies to find out who's going to stand with her in the war, which the incident with the messengers is what leads to the war. So, yep.
Do you think Rhaenyra is going to be angry?
Yes. She's going to be really angry.
Really angry. She is going to wreck some shit.
Yeah. Well, first she's going to assemble her armies. And then once she gets her armies, and especially after, I don't want to spoil too much, but after this incident, it really affected Rhaenyra a lot, to the point where she almost became absent for a good portion of the war. But when her troops do assemble to take King's Landing, it's pretty badass.
Good. I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Like I said, this incident's going to be a big blow. What we're going to see next episode is going to severely change the outlook of the war. Because see, as of right now, it's not personal, but it becomes personal.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, too.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. This was a good setup, and I'm excited for the next episode. I definitely want to see that dragon fight.
Yeah, I'm thinking this next episode is going to kick off some action.
Yep.
Unless we take some time to talk to let's watch some people talk, and then we'll get into the action.
Yeah, there'll probably be a lot of talking. Because like I said, yeah, I think this is going to be the time where Rhaenyra is going to be, forming her, like trying to find out who exactly her allies are, sending messages, getting yeses or nos, and then assembling her army. Now, Rhaenyra does have the biggest army in this war.
Who has the smallest army?
Aegon.
Will they ever stand a chance?
Aegon's army? I don't know. Rhaenyra has the most house support, and she has the biggest dragon army. Her army's like way bigger than Aegon's.
and I can see one side or the other being outnumbered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rhaenyra ended up getting a lot of support. Surprisingly. You would think because a lot of people were against her becoming queen that she wouldn't have had so much support, but she had the majority support. The only houses that really sided against her were Baratheon, Lannister, Hightower, and then there was one more, I think. But like, Rhaenyra had the Starks. Rhaenyra had the Eyrie. She had the Valerians, which have the biggest navy, and they have dragons of their own. So they're dragons on top of her dragons. Yeah. Rhaenyra had like 6, 7 houses backing her, where Aegon only had 4. And Aegon's army had little to no dragons. But they did have Vhagar, which is the biggest dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, because Aemon rides Vhagar, and he's a green. So the biggest dragon, that gives them a little bit of power.
I think the biggest air cover is their dragons.
Yeah.
And they need to watch out where those dragons will blow fire at each other.
Mm-hmm.
They will aim at the air, but they will also aim at the ground.
And I heard we're also...
That's what I'm theorizing.
Yeah, and I also heard that they're going to be bringing in Vermithrax? Vermamax? I think it's Vermithrax. That is the second biggest dragon next to Vhagar. They're going to be bringing him in the war, so... I sent you like a picture of all the dragons that they plan to have. There's a lot.
I will pull that up right now.
It did have Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion on there. They're, of course, not in the war, but it was just showing how big they are compared to the other dragons. Yeah. It's a lot of dragons.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of dragons. The only dragons that won't be there is that really big one, because that's the Dread. He's already dead. And the last 3, which are Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegal. But all those other dragons are going to be in the war.
Cool. I can't wait to see these dragons tear each other apart.
Yeah.
I wonder which ones will have their... How do I say it? Who we're going to see ride these dragons?
Because a lot of the dragons are riderless, they get what's called dragon seeds to ride them. The dragon seeds are people who have Targaryen blood, but they're not Targaryens. But they have the Targaryen blood, so they're capable of riding dragons. So they get a bunch of people who qualify as dragon seeds to go and try to tame one of the dragons. They either tame it or they don't. And if they tame it, then it becomes their dragon and they go to war on it. Rhaenyra had most of the dragon seeds. And if the dragon didn't like them, the dragon killed them. That's how you tame. That's how you get a dragon. Either the dragon accepts you or it kills you, one or the other.
Oh, I get it. That's aggressive.
Yeah, but yeah, Rhaenyra gets a bunch of dragon seeds to take the dragons that don't have riders to go to war. Like Sea Smoke, which was Lenor's dragon. Lenor's dragon is without a rider right now. So a dragon seed will get him in the war.
Trying to think about that one. The one that doesn't have a dragon that died. Passenger died.
Yeah. Sea Smoke was the white one. Was the white dragon. Lenore, Rhaenyra's husband, that was his dragon. His dragon is without a rider right now because Lenore is dead.
Yeah. The one who failed at childbirth. That's what you were mentioning?
That was his sister.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Lenore was Rhaenyra's first husband. Yeah, Sea Smoke was his dragon, but because he's dead, quote, quote, dead, a dragon seed will get his dragon.
Okay.
In the war. Dragon seeds, they're the characters of dragon seeds, they're not very important. They're just there to be cannon fodder in the war, honestly. But yeah, it'll still be awesome.
Yeah, I actually can't wait, but can't wait. I'm also sad too. It's the season finale. For now.
It's the season finale for now, but I think they're gonna give us a big finale with that incident with the dragon fight.
But I wonder how long will it be?
Yeah, well, they said that the dragon fight could be up to 15 to 20 minutes long.
I mean, the entire episode.
Oh, the entire episode? I think this is one of the episodes that's a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an hour, 15 hour, 20 minutes. It's one of the longer ones. Yeah.
The longest episode?
It's one of the longer ones, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we pretty much had this covered. There wasn't too much that happened in this episode other than the Greens scheming.
We lost each other. What were you saying?
Yeah. I said, I think we pretty much covered this episode. It wasn't too much other than the Greens scheming. I think we lost him again.
Lost each other again. So we're just trying to wrap up our final prediction, final thoughts. So you said 8 out of 10, and I give this a 9 out of 10 for a couple of things, a couple of reasons, a couple of scenes that I liked and enjoyed, and really took me by.
Yeah, I would have to say I really liked, the Greens' plans. It's brutal, but they're doing what they have to take over, killing everybody who's siding with Rhaenyra, secretly getting Aegon onto the throne, and lost him. There you go.
Yeah.
Getting Aegon onto the throne secretly without Rhaenyra finding out. Aegon didn't want the throne at first, but it seems like it got to his head a little bit there at the end, people worshiping him. That he may actually enjoy it.
Gotcha on that one.
We did see 2 of Aegon's children in this episode too. We saw the bastard in the fighting pit, but we saw the twins with Helena. She was stitching like a little spider thing.
Right.
Yeah. So we didn't see their third kid. They have 3 kids. So they have 3 kids in total. But we did see the twins. So man, that whole thing is just tragic. I don't even want to think of Helena and the kids. That's gonna be a shocking moment in the future. That's probably gonna happen in season 2 with Blood and Cheese.
Now I actually am curious to know more about this whole Blood and Cheese probably in season 2.
Yeah, it's a tragic incident.
Yeah.
I mean, it really just shows that both sides are extremely capable of evil things. If Rhaenyra even knew about it. We don't even know if Rhaenyra knew about it.
And my one last prediction for next episode. A lot of characters are not going to make it out alive.
Oh, there's going to be deaths. I can tell you that someone's going to die.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Someone important is going to die.
And
that's all I'm going to tell you. Someone important is going to die.
Yeah, whoever this character might actually be, it's going to probably be really powerful.
Oh, yeah. This character's death shocked both sides. Where they literally were just like, what happened? This wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah. So, yeah, like Alicent was like, no, I can't believe this happened. Even Odo was like, this shouldn't have happened. Rhaenyra couldn't speak. Yeah, it was a big incident.
When you read the books, did it break you?
Well, the book just kind of, read it out like this is what happens kind of thing. So I was just like, bummer. But seeing it will be completely different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder how it's going to make me feel.
Yeah, because like I said, because the book is a history book, so it's not written like a book with like actual characters that with build up and things like that. It's just a series of events that happen. So when I read it, I was just like, that sucks. But that was just what I thought when I first read it. But seeing it will be different. Oh, and there's a lot of really cool fights in the book that I really hope make it into the show.
What do you like better, when you watch it or when you read something, you just picture it all in your head?
Well, when I read things, like when I read actual books, like I picture it in my head as if I'm watching it.
Uh-huh.
So in my head, like I picture it as a movie in my head.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, because that book's kind of like a history book, you're just kind of reading it as you would a history book, So you're not really picturing it, you're just reading it and taking in the info.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. We gave our final predictions. We're giving our final predictions for next week's episode 10, the Black Queen. That's what you said. That's what it is. The Black Queen.
Yeah, the Black Queen. That's the name of the episode. Yep.
Yeah, and I want to thank everybody for showing up. First, we had Adrian James earlier. Then we had Kal-El and Jared. Thank you all three for being here, and thank you very much, Ray, for being here on this live stream with me, watching this episode. And if for those of you who are watching this later, if you haven't, please go head on to Ray's channel. I will have her channel in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, please subscribe as well. And if you enjoyed our live reaction, hit the like button and subscribe for more, possibly in the future.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you love physical media, because it's much, much superior. We will talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Keep physical media alive.